If you feel like you're always hungry, if cravings hit harder at night, if fat loss is harder than it should be, you're in the right place, and this video is going to help you a lot. Because hunger isn't always a discipline issue, it's a fueling issue. Most people believe when they are dieting that if they're hungry and they want to snack on something, that they're weak or ill-disciplined. When you're in a dieting phase and you're trying to lose some body fat and your body is screaming at you, it usually means that it's missing something that it needs. When your body isn't getting what it needs, it starts to turn up the volume, the hunger hormones, and you start searching for the sneaky snacks in the backs of the cupboards. So most people unknowingly are eating in a way that creates hunger. And if your day looks something like this, you are one of those. Low protein breakfasts, light lunches, a big dinner, and evening snacking because you are not satiated enough throughout the day. We're going to shift the focus to protein consumption because protein is the macronutrient that keeps you the most satiated throughout the day, meaning you feel fuller for longer. It increases your satiety hormones, meaning you feel full, slows digestion down. It drastically increases your ghrelin, which is your hunger hormone, and helps stabilize your blood sugar. So when your protein is low, your body is constantly crying out for more food. And not because you need more calories, but because you're missing too much of a key nutrient. So your body is not being dramatic or untoward. It's just being underfed in a category in which it really needs. So a really common thing that people do, through what I've seen through clients, through speaking to people, through being in my family and seeing it firsthand, is that people will have a little bit of protein in their breakfast. Lunch, there will be, again, a small amount, but nothing too crazy. It's not really the priority when it comes to a lunch meal. And then around dinner time, they'll eat a lot. They'll eat loads, right? They're trying to get all your chicken in or all the beef. It'll be meals based around a higher protein content then. But that's only at dinner. You see, your body responds to patterns. And when protein is backloading, hunger builds all day. And then on an evening, try and get in as much food as you can, and then you're still not satiated enough, so your body's still craving something else, something more. This is a pattern. Now, these patterns build as well because a lot of the time we'll get into the habit of having a snack. So therefore, if you take away the snack on an evening, you're hardwired into wanting something. No matter what it is, you just want to get your hands on something. If you run out of your usual snack on an evening, your brain hits a time on the clock and goes, this is when I usually have something. And you're then craving for something, right? But if you're satiated enough from your protein content, you really diminish that craving, that response to that time of the night. A really good place to start to really bring on your physique, help your body push to new levels, reduce some body fat, and stop that craving where you're looking for more and more and more calories, but not actually satisfying your body, is to start loading some protein into your meals. Okay, we're going to aim for 30 to 40 grams for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. And that's it. You don't need perfection at the beginning. The best thing to do is to build a foundation and then work from the foundation on improvements. This is going to give you less cravings, easier fat loss, better energy, and better snacking habits as well. Not only that, you'll be developing your physique, you'll be feeling stronger, and hopefully building some muscle, especially if you're training alongside this. And from there, later on, yes, you can dial your protein content to be specific for your body. But generally, people aren't consuming enough protein to begin with. 30 to 40 grams, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Start there, forget about the rest. You'll find yourself not wanting to snack as much. You will be fuller for longer, and your body is getting a really useful macronutrient. So here's a simple structure that I give clients when it comes to building out a meal. Protein first. Okay, protein first. A fiber or veg source. Optional carbs, pasta, rice, bread. It's all edible, it all works. Then portion sizes, eat enough food to feel stabilized. And don't keep eating because you have a big plate in front of you. Once you're full, listen to your body, but eat your protein as a priority. This information is going to be useful, probably more to you in January than it would be right now, especially with Christmas and everything coming around, which I totally understand. But if you want to calm down your hunger, I'm going to give you some things and some tips in which you can apply, which is going to really help you into the future. So add protein to your breakfast and get as much protein in as you can earlier in the day, instead of saving it for dinner time and then still needing. One thing I definitely want to drive home is you need to stop under-eating just to be good. Your body needs fuel, okay? You wouldn't drive your car the length of your country or your state if you had no fuel in it. All right, the same goes for your body. It needs it in order to function properly. So fuel it correctly, and it'll give you what you want. It'll take you where you want to be. And if hunger cravings are what keep throwing you off, you know that it's your diet as to why you can't get the results you want, and you need better habits in order to get to the places you want to be. You want structure built around your meals, your training, your schedule, your life, with the accountability and support to get you to your desired outcome. My coaching applications are open for January. I'm not taking anybody on over this period of time, but I will happily chat to you and get you set up and ready for the start of the year. I'll leave the link to that in the bio. And next week, we're going to talk about why getting your steps in or doing general activity is much better than doing dedicated cardio for fat loss, and why most people get that completely wrong. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then.